Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano. If you like tech and you're new, make sure you join the crew. But today we're going to be talking about the CoolPad Legacy from Metro by T-Mobile or Boost. Now, this device, I love this device. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is one of my favorite devices right now for Metro by T-Mobile or Boost. But one of the things is you won't be able to find it on Metro by T-Mobile. They actually discontinued you selling this one. It was only released in May 13, 2019, and it was announced the same day. It has a 6.4-inch display. The cameras are really impressive on this one. It has a dual camera as well, 13 on the 13 megapixel, as well as a 16 megapixel as well. So you're also getting Qualcomm Snapdragon 450 with 3 gigabytes of RAM. This is one of the first devices from Metro to get the extra gigabyte of RAM. It also does have 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Now the battery life on this device is an absolute monster. Now they're also giving you a headphone jack as well. The build quality on this thing is absolutely solid. The way it feels in my hand, it feels really, really good. It has this nice metal design. It has some really nice curved corners as well. Like they're kind of like boxed off but still curved at the same time. It's kind of like an aerodynamic build, which I love. So they did a really good job designing this phone also because it has a 2160 times 1080 display, and just the fit in the hand is absolutely, like, it feels like perfect in my hand when I'm using it. I never really want to put a case on it just because that metal design is like really good in the hand, and when you're actually gaming on this thing, it's actually pretty smooth overall. This whole device runs really smooth. You won't really experience any glitches or hiccups if you're it's running on the OS Android 9 Pie right now, and it just has a fluid speed. As far, I was kind of shocked about that because it's actually running the Snapdragon 450, which is actually quite old at this time. But this phone does have 380 pixels per inch as well. It's 78.16 ratio screen to body. So I've been using this thing for quite some time now, about a whole year, and this is like coming up on the whole year mark right now where I've been using it. And honestly, I could say that I could see this as my main phone right now if I had no other options. I mean, the build quality is amazing. The speakers sound really good as well. You're getting that nice build quality and that premium design. It actually looks like a really expensive phone when you look at it, like just for the very first time, if you've never seen it before and you've seen somebody holding this thing and you see that metal black back with that like holographic CoolPad logo beneath it, and then the fingerprint with the cameras. It also does have that the power button and volume rocker right there on the same exact side. Now, as far as the octa-core processing chip, it's getting plenty power out of it. It's clocked at 1.8 megahertz, and it's an ARM Cortex A53 64-bit 14 nanometer processing chip. You're also getting 506 for the GPU as well. So this device all around, you're gonna get some really blazing good speeds when you're using these games like Call of Duty and PUBG Mobile. I didn't notice any headaches on this thing absolutely whatsoever, so I was actually pretty shocked. Now, when it came to PUBG Mobile, you will get a little bit more stutters, but for this game, is pretty much, this thing runs like a champ. So honestly, I gotta say that the cameras are actually surprising as well, because you're getting a dedicated night mode. You're also getting a dedicated slow motion mode as well, and I do believe you get time lapse as well. So this thing has some advanced features that most budget phones shouldn't even have to offer, but I'm really glad to see that they did include those. Now, it has some features that the the LG Stylo 6 is missing, pretty much because this one has a Snapdragon and the LG Stylo 6 has a MediaTek chipset, so they weren't able to add, like slow-mo and, night mode on the LG Stylo, but this one has it. So that's actually crazy because I actually like these cameras a lot. You're also getting really good software support on this device and security updates. Now, you won't get Android 10 on this, but I'm pretty sure you can unlock the bootloader if you were inclined to do so, and pretty much open your own put your own ROM, root your own ROM on here, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. If you don't know what that means, just Google, customization on Android. It's pretty much the best thing about it. Now, when it comes to the bands, you are getting the 66 band as well, and the 71 band. So this thing has some really nice bands included for some really good service. 3.5mm headphone jack. You're also getting Bluetooth 4.0. It has pretty good fast charging speeds when you're using the reversible Type-C connector at USB 2.0. So you're getting the gyroscope, the compass, everything like that. Wi-Fi calling, computer sync, OTA sync as well. So I know a lot of people like to use their phones with all these different features. You're also getting that hotspot that most people like to use as well. Now, this phone is just really solid. When it first came out, it was about $130. You can get it with a port over special for free. But there's just a lot of things that I like about this phone. To start out with, it would be the design, and then we can just keep going down to the cameras and just the feel in the hand. It's held up really well. It also does get some software updates, so I'm pretty happy about that. But one of the things that's really surprising about this phone that a lot of people wouldn't really know is the cameras. These cameras are actually really good in my opinion, because you're getting like the dual mode on the back. You're getting the 16 megapixel with autofocus, and then you're getting the 5 megapixel for taking depth shots as well. So honestly, those two paired go well paired together, and you're getting the video calling when you use the the recording mode. You can definitely get some Zoom calls done. Now this is the Quicksilver color. It's really nice. Now it has a plastic frame, but it does have a metal body, and you're getting everything that you need. The haptic feedback engine works really nicely. It just has a really fluid processing speed, really good feel, really good design. And honestly, I was really happy to pick this up. But if you have the CoolPad Legacy, let me know down below. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, good night, and peace later, crew. But if you're new, make sure you join the crew and stay locked in for more videos just like this. And make sure you check out the next video right after this one so you don't miss any new information. But it's your boy Serrano, and I'll look forward to seeing you then. And make sure you hit one of these videos right here on the left or right, and I'll check you guys later. Later, crew. Peace.